Remember, we're not dealing with somebody that lives in reality. We're not dealing with somebody who exists on the same plane as everybody else. Remember what a narcissist this man truly is.
Better than me.
Nobody knows more about taxes than I do, and income than I do.
Nobody knows more about construction than I do.
Nobody knows more about campaign finance than I do. I know more about drones than anybody. Nobody knows much more about technology, this type of technology, certainly, than I do.
Nobody knows more about technology than me.
Nobody in the history of this country has ever known so much about infrastructure as Donald Trump. I know the H-1B. I know the H-2B. Nobody knows it better than me. I know more about ISIS than the generals do, believe me. I understand things. I comprehend very well, okay? Better than, I think, almost anybody.
And by the way, who knew the other side of the picture better than me? I knew it.
Nobody knows more about environmental impact statements than me. I understand the power of Facebook, maybe better than almost anybody. I know more about renewables than any human being on Earth. Nobody knows more about polls than me. I know more about courts than any human being on Earth. I know more about steelworkers than anybody that's ever run for office.
I know more about golf than Obama knows. Nobody knows more about banks than I do.
Nobody knows more about trade than me. Well, obviously, he doesn't know about nuclear weapons. I know more about nuclear weapons than he'll ever know.
I understand the tax laws better than almost anyone.
Who knows more about lawsuits than I do? I'm the king. I know more about offense and defense than they will ever understand.
And nobody even understands it but me. It's called devaluation. I understand money better than anybody.
I understand the system better than anybody. Nobody knows more about debt than I do.
Nobody knows the game better than me. I know more about contributions than anybody. And who knows more about the word apprentice than Donald Trump?
I understand politicians better than anybody. Nobody knows politicians better than me.
Who knows the other side better than me? Who knows the other side better than me?
I think I know more about the other side than almost anybody.
And I understand the other side. Perhaps I understand it better than anybody else.
I was the fair-haired boy. Nobody knows more about it than me. I know more than these politicians. These guys don't know anything.
I know a lot. I know more than I'm ever going to tell you.
That's insane. Doesn't matter what you're talking about. Doesn't matter what the subject is. Doesn't matter how many years other people have studied it or done it or lived it. He knows more about it than anybody else. How do you respect a man that takes that position? That no matter what you're talking about, he knows more about it than anybody else. Here's what he does know a lot about. He knows a lot about bankrupting businesses. He knows a lot about cheating on his wives. He knows a lot about bankrupting small contractors that did work for him. He knows a lot about embarrassing our nation. He knows a lot about oppressing people he doesn't like. He knows a lot about weaponizing the federal government. But all that other shit he claims to know about, if he knew so much about so many things, why did he go under so many times? Why did American banks stop lending to him? Why did every one of his marriages fail? That's the guy you worship. That fucking narcissist.